Defence versus attack. The Swans, well, they're the #1 defensive side in the competition. Look at the names: Matner, Shaw, Nick Smith, Ted Richards, Heath Grundy, Alex Johnson. They've kept them together all the time. Sydney, they concede scores once inside forward 50, the least amount of time. Up against the best attack in the competition. #1 for points for, #1 for scores once inside the forward 50, and you can throw in Jordan Lewis or Cyril Rioli as the 6th V7.
Now, Rusi, conventional wisdom says you build premierships from the back line. We've got the perfect contrast here. Is it going to, do you favour the team that's got the better back line?
Well, I think Hawthorn have got a pretty good defence as well, but I think if you're isolating that one area of the ground, it's quite fascinating because it is the #1 scoring team against the one defensive team. But I think both teams have got really good defensive strategies and structures in place. The biggest problem for Sydney are just that elite talent that Hawthorn does have. You know, it's very hard to match up on Batty Franklin. It's very hard to match up on Cyril Rioli. We'll talk some of the midfield matchups a little bit later on. But I think both teams are quite good defensive teams, and both teams can score. I mean, Sydney's been a good scoring team this year. So I think they're really well balanced when you talk about attack and defence.